Audio Jungle.
Still on your number one super review program by Standards at Newsstands on Flip TV. Michael at Dekunle still keeping it real with you right here at the newsstands. Quickly to what we have on today's dailies, The Nation and the Vanguard, telling us certain stories that we need to know. Buhari corrupts middlemen behind rising food prices. Buhari, that's the president of Nigeria, saying that corrupt middlemen are behind rising food prices. On to the next one. Flood destroys 450,000 hectares of rice farm. How we will prevent food scarcity by president. How we will prevent food scarcity by presidents. So another story here. Electricity consumers seek tariff reversal. Electricity consumers seek tariff reversal. Timing not appropriate. By-election, Lagos APC picks candidates today. Oba of Benin to politicians. Rain in your talks. 7 held for robbery in Abiola's home. 7 held for robbery in late MKO Abiola's home. Cash valuables stolen. Quickly to another story right here on the front page of the Nation newspaper. PPMC fixes petrol price at 151.56. PPMC fixes petrol price at 151.56. On to the next one. Pump price may hit 162 naira. Pump price may hit 162 naira. Quickly to the Vanguard newspaper. Rage or certainty as petrol price rises to 162 naira per litre. Wow. Rage or certainty as petrol price rises to 162 naira per litre. PPMC hikes depot price from 138.62 to 151.56. PDP rejects new price. Wow. PDP rejects new price. I want. Fayose speaks on new petrol price. I want. Fayose speaks on new petrol price. Nigerians must resist it, says JAF. Nigerians must resist it, says that's the JAF. Robbers raid MKO Abiola's house as family narrates ordeal. Says we were tortured, harassed. Why Nigerians borrowing? Why Nigerians borrowing? That's what the MO is saying. The MO is asking a question. Why is Nigeria borrowing? Other stories here. Oshomole Obaseki's conflict gives me sleepless nights, says Oba of Benin. Tells them to stop violence, emulates the ex-president, Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. We have a picture here. Let's quickly see what the picture is illustrating on the front page of this journal. Speaker of the House of Representatives, Femi Gbajabiamila, with his Ghanaian counterparts, Professor Mike Ukwaye, after a legislative diplomatic meeting to resolve some issues between the two countries in Accra yesterday. Let's quickly join our reviewers for more analysis on these stories. I'll be right back. During Jonathan's era,
yes,
the fuel price was 87 naira.
Yes, 87 naira.
And people were still somehow complaining. This time around, 162 naira per litre. How would Nigerians bear this? This is a burden, of course.
You see, what happened to Nigerians is what we deserve. We ask of it. God give it to us. Jonathan is weak. Jonathan is a woman. Jonathan cannot govern. Jonathan is a gogoro man, a fisherman. Now, who cannot rule? Who cannot govern? Who cannot do anything? A gogoro man. We are seeing the impact of a gogoro man. We are seeing the impact of fisherman. We are seeing the impact of that Ijo man, that Omo Igbo, that Nyamiri. We have seen his impact. Jonathan is Mumu. We have seen the impact of Mumu man. Let me tell you, what happened to Jonathan, what happened to Nigeria is what happened to Israel when they reject Samuel and they ask for Saul. God said in the book of Hosea chapter 13 that I give them their king in anger and I take him away in annoyance. That's what is happening to Nigeria. Gaddafi is dead now, but he told the Libyans when they rise up against him, one day they remember Gaddafi and cry. That's what is happening to Nigeria now. You understand what I'm saying? Now, this man promised us that he will bring fuel down from 87 to 46 naira. As he entered. But Jonathan, when Jonathan removed subsidy, the thing climbed up to 145 naira. All the whole Nigerians demonstrate against him. They went to Ojota, even pastors went to Ojota and demonstrate against him. Remove him. In person of Tunde Bakari of Litre, he organized both agro, everybody organized and go they demonstrate against.
Was among
against
Professor Wabreze was among the protesters. So
demonstrate against Jonathan. Some prominent Nigerians go and demonstrate against them. A whole man of God leave pulpit to Ojota, dancing and jubilating, and leave pulpit. You know, is this what God called him to do? Now he lured Nigerians, join hand with evil forces, and lure Nigeria into this evil predicament we are in. Now, when this one enter, increase fuel to 145 naira. Nobody talk, nobody demonstrate, nobody do anything. We leave him. He continue in nepotism, continue fighting corruption without corruption. We only hear corruption in the Jonathan regime. We hear it in theory, but this time it's practical. Now this man banned importation of rice from 8,000 naira to 29,000 now or 30,000 now, one bag of rice. Then he intended to import grass from Brazil to animal. This man, our president, no, not our president, our presidency. Our presidency, even in military regime, Babangida was a president in military regime. He's supposed to be head of state. He became military president. But now, in this present APC regime, we don't have president. What have presidency? That's of shame. That's of shame. Now, this man will come, do all he did. 2019, he told us next level. Nigerians, even pastors, Redeem and other people predicted against Jonathan. They fought against Jonathan. To the extent in Redeem Church, they confused even Igbo man, even Ijob family to go against Jonathan.
And don't you think there should be a demonstration the way it was done against Jonathan? Now,
they can't demonstrate because they have seen a strong man. They have seen a man who can act. They can see a man who can do anything. They went inside like a snail or tortoise inside their shave. They cannot talk. Let them talk. Let me see. Let them come out. Any pastor that come out now, they will prove that pastor. Because that pastor have eat and wine with them. Collect Ghana must go and do evil. That's why Buhari, this present government, is against churches. Because pastors have corrupt themselves. Let that one demonstrate. Let me see. Now, he do everything. And the state us next level. They come again and vote him. What do you think this man will do? He will continue. Unless for the Yahweh in heaven, through his mercy, redeem Nigerians from the hand of this present government. You understand what I'm saying? But let me tell you, Mr. President, as a songwriter, sing, Nigeria jaga jaga, everything scatter scatter. Nigeria has fallen in your hand, Mr. President, presidency. I beg, you can quit. You can quit. and never see to quit. This what you're doing is a dance of shame. We are tired of shame in international community.
There have been concerns raised on the way things get high, the way things get increased in Nigeria. Yesterday we had the issue of the 22 naira to 66 naira increase in electricity tariff. This time around we have the petroleum price increasing to 162 naira per litre. Which way, Nigeria, Chigozie?
Thank you, Mr. Mike. Which way, Nigeria? Well, Nigeria is, of course, don't know their position as it stands now economically. And you see, this had been a result of misgovernance over the years. You see, by October, 1st of October, Nigeria will be 60 years. 60 years of mismanagement, 60 years of misgovernance, 60 years of, extravagant spending. And of course, there is no prudence in the way the Nigerian affairs or system or government is being run. And you don't expect a different result when you keep doing the same thing. When you still taking the same pattern. Of course, it is not a surprise. You see, if you have a plan for the future, you shouldn't eat your future today because you know there is a future. But the successive governments, people within the leadership hierarchy of this country does not have any plan for the Nigerian states. They only satisfy their selfish greeds and, of course, find their way out and allow the next criminal or the next looter to assume the position. And it's not a surprise. And I tell you, Nigeria will never get better under this configuration, under this set of leadership. Look at the hike of petroleum, 162 naira per litre. This is a country that is endowed with petroleum resources, crude oil, you see, and they could not boast of one refinery. While you have private individuals single-handedly built refineries on their own. Now, even Nigerians outside the country, they say that the best private refineries are owned by Nigerian citizens. Why a whole federal government could not boast of one functional refinery? And they keep on borrowing, looting and looting. I tell you the truth that these people have failed not just their own generation, they have failed humanity. You have the opportunity to advance the cause of humanity and you ended up aggravating the situation. Look at the worsening state of our health system and of course we are not better anytime soon. That is my position on that.
Nigerians have been complaining about food hikes. Some days ago, we had an increase in electricity tariff. Today, increase in petroleum. Now, looking at all this with the present situation in the country, most Nigerians or average Nigerians cannot live well with this development. Now, should Nigerians resist this new trend? Of course, different bodies have come out to condemn this new trend by the federal government. The fuel now 162 naira per litre. Your take on it?
Good morning, Mr. Mike. Matthew is the name. You see, we all woke up to see that news from Petroleum Product Pricing Regulatory Agency about the hike in the price of PMS, Premium Motor Spirit. To be quite honest with you, if you read through that story, it is not yet certain the rate of increase because there are two conflicting figures. Initially, there was a memo that said 151. Subsequently, another memo came out to say 141. But be that as it may, that amount we are seeing is ex-depot price. By implication, that is what marketers will buy from the depot from NNPC. So by the time they do their own profit margin, we'll be looking at 160, 150 something, within that range anyway. But having said that, I think this hike is not justifiable. Ordinarily, the right thing to do in any economy was to deregulate totally, if I want to be objective. But the reason I will not support deregulation in Nigerian scenario is because there is no judicious use of our national resources. So to that extent, I feel any area the government is subsidizing for the populace, they should sustain it. And again, I think the government is deceiving the populace. Because the government over the years have been paying subsidy. At the time when this government came on board, they denied, in fact, before they came on board, they said subsidy is a scam. And after some time, they changed the nomenclature. They said what they are paying is under recovery. They later came out to say price modulation. Whether I say price modulation, whether I say under recovery, the important thing is that there is a gap that the government needs to pay for somebody to buy a specific amount at the pump from the filling station. So what I'm saying is, by and large, that thing is subsidy. And what I'm saying, my take is that the labor union and all the unions should be in unison on this. We should reject it totally. If there's any need for increase, I don't think this is the right time. Because the world over, every economy is already hit badly, bastardized by this COVID-19. And every government is looking for what to do to cushion the effect of the impact of this COVID-19 on its citizens. So this is not the time to impose more hardship on the people. So I reject it in its totality and encourage both the two chambers of the National Assembly, Rep and Senate, to equally reject it. I encourage neighbor unions, trade union, all the unions to come against this increase. Let us put pressure on the government to reverse it. Normally, what happens is, if the price of crude comes down globally, what it implies is that the price of the landing cost comes down. So by and large, it will even get to a situation where what the government may not naturally need to subsidize. But if the price appreciates, naturally the cost of landing, bringing the refined product will increase. That is when government need to pay subsidy. So government is shying away. I think because they have enjoyed that period where they didn't pay subsidy, they don't want to continue paying subsidy. Now, let me quickly mention the issue of NEPA light tariff. You see, Nigeria is a very funny society. I told you, there is no justification for that increase in tariff. Because what the discos are clamoring for with the connivance of Nigeria Electricity Regulatory Commission is cost-reflected tariff. They are now come out recently to change it to service-reflected tariff, trying to categorize people who has 12 hours light a day and all that, determining who and how the increase will be. But be that as it may, I think what behove on the authorities to do is to make sure you meter every household before you start talking of self-reflected tariff. Because I was privileged to go to a disco office that is in my area. They told us that what people pay currently partially is prepaid. They install meter in all the transformers. At the end of every month, they go and take reading from each and every transformer. And unilaterally, without the consent of the consumers, without going to the houses to take reading, distribute the consumption across board. So it's biased. It cannot be fair. You see, it's a good thing that the Oba is stepping in. He's a well-respected monarch in that Benin. But beyond that, I think we have considered authorities. We have the police, we have DSS, we have Army, we have Navy, name it, National Security Intelligence Agency, name it, who have the mandate to secure life and property. I think on this, the onus lie on police, who have that core mandate to protect lives and property. We have the DSS, who normally should do intelligent gathering. Beyond what Oba is doing, it's good he's trying to bring about peace. But beyond what he's doing, the government should be up to their responsibilities. I don't want a situation where we see crisis after this election. The police should do their job, and let's all have a free and fair and credible election in Edo State. Thank you very much.
First of all, let me give Oba Atokpe is that's our strong language in Edo State. Arao, you know, Oba Bini is a father. If you check the kingdom of the whole world, you have Great British Kingdom and Benin Kingdom. Those two. He has spoken. If you watch their mood yesterday, APC mood and the PDP mood yesterday, everybody has calmed down. Because he's a father. Oshomore was very lucky. If it was the other former Oba, I don't think Oshomore will be making noise. It's just because this one is an American Oba. I don't understand me. Because he stayed in abroad for long. So that yesterday speak can't both do party down yesterday. Oh, he have told them that he's not sleeping. That sleep, I'm not sleeping. We the people I do are hearing it say, because of just two people, Oba is not sleeping. Automatically, we have queued for Oba back now. That if Oshobola make noise again, we are going to revoke against him. Which I don't believe. We believe our Oba. We respect our Oba in Benin. We respect Oba. If Oba said today we are going for PDP, automatically everybody is lining up. If Oba said we are going for Ezeyamu today, automatically we are lining up for Ezeyamu. But today Oba said he needs peace. Both the police, both the army, both the people. All we need is peace. But let me tell you the truth. You must choose one. When two teams are playing, Arsenal and Chelsea, one must win. But automatically, I believe the PDP, not APC, PDP or Baseki is going to win the race. Since 2 years now, I'll be crying. The APC government led by Buhari and Vice President, they come to bury us alive, bury us. National TV, I'm speaking now, they come to bury us alive. We are dying. Dying. He says, sometimes you see me shouting here. It's true. I'm tired. Are you talking about house rent, which I have not paid? Are you talking about school fees? Now, schools is resuming now, September now. Where's the school fees? You increase fuel, you increase DSTV, you increase everything. That means the meaning of that, Buhari said, go and die. That's the meaning, go and die. You can't do nothing. And this is the same people when Jonathan said, let me stop subsidy. And they went to Ojota. They sponsored themselves, eating rice, smoking Igbo, everything in Ojota. Today, nobody is talking. Nigeria Labour Congress. Also Yinka, all of them, where are they now? Nobody is talking. We are dying silent. How can you increase fuel for this COVID-19, which other countries are making palliative to their people? The meaning of that, go and die. And we here speaking grammar. You are what your grammar take you to. I'm saying it. Buhari want to kill us. Why? It's not easy. Everything automatically will go up now. Rice will go up. Everything will go up. House rent, vehicle, people are tired. Where's the money? You are not increasing. Look at DSTV. The meaning of that, you don't have government. If you like, increase your bread to 1 million. It doesn't concern him. Because he's there, has already lying down. You only have 2 years. So, APC, please, all your promise, 50 naira for it, now to 160 naira, DSTV, if you like, 30,000 naira, oh my God. My moderator, we are tired. Anybody support the APC is an enemy of this Nigeria. I believe in Nigeria, but this time around, I think I better change my mind. Either to run go Ghana or I find somewhere else. Thank you very much.
Audio